show is called Conversation with the CEO. I always like to get some advice from someone such as yourself, man. What would you say to young people who are dreaming big and saying, I want to be like Steve one day? What advice would you give to that young person?
Yeah, I have 4 kids ranging from 15 to 24. So, and they're all very different. And my first son, my eldest son, my 21-year-old, I'll give the same advice to your viewers, to your younger viewers, as I give to him. And that is forge a new path in the new economy. I don't think you're going to be successful trying to follow in my footsteps or your footsteps for that matter. There's so much new stuff happening in this economy that I don't even understand. Like, you're showing me like digital painting auctions, and of course there's all the money you can make off of Discord. There's so many new ways to make money that I don't understand. So I really encourage people, learn this new economy. It's like the guys playing with the internet in the 90s. That's where we're at in different industries. I would share with you, and I would share with the youth, I'm one of the last dinosaurs. I'm one of the last things I think that you could build a company this way. I think that, we're making that move to the gig economy. I think that the move to the gig economy is going to be amazing for many people, but everybody has to raise their expectations for what they can do. The days are fast evaporating when you could go check in, work 9 to 5, turn your brain off, do whatever it is you want to do, and head home. You can't expect those days anymore. You got to be more aggressive. You got to be more nimble. I think the positive element of it is I think you can make more money on your schedule and be more fulfilled, but it's scary and it's changed. That's my advice.
As a CEO, a COO, just being involved in the company as much as you are, what would you say to young people who right now saying, one day I want to create something, one day I want to run a company, one day I want to be a CEO or a COO? What would you say to them?
I say nothing is impossible. If you set your mind to something, I'm big on visualization, which is where the ArcNet concept came up from. I say stick to it, learn. Netflix is a trap. Work on yourself. Don't worry about being somebody else. Find out who you are, and great things will come to you if you keep focused on it and just keep at it. If people try to put you down, it doesn't matter. Just keep going. Don't stop.
You gotta be diligent. You gotta continue to push forward. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. There's been a lot of ups and downs. There's been a lot of failures. I've failed at a lot of different things. I've been successful at a lot of different things. But you just gotta be diligent. You gotta continue to push forward, man. It's just, this life is about the journey, not the destination. And part of that journey is the ups and downs. You don't learn how to be successful without failing first, because you take those failures and go, listen, I know what not to do. Let me make that change and continue putting one foot in front of the other, moving forward. There's no quick route. There's no Bezos wasn't an overnight success. Elon wasn't an overnight success. Facebook, all these things weren't overnight successes. These guys failed at other stuff before they came upon, oh wow, Amazon's an overnight success. No, Amazon's been around for like 30 plus years. We just didn't really see it and use it until 5, 6, 7 years ago, right? So just be diligent. Continue. If you know who you are and what you want, don't let anybody else talk you out of it.
But I would say, first off, you can be anyone you want to be, right? No, there's no, regardless of how you're brought up and, and what situation you're in, I'm a firm believer in your ability to dig out and create something for yourself, whatever you want that to be. And so, I think that's the first thing I'd offer. Second thing, I'd say get all the education you can. And when I say get all the education you can, it's not just about, getting your, passing from one grade to the next or going to, secondary education, getting a degree. Really is about learning everything you can, because that's going to put you in a position to where you can offer more to society and in return, get rewarded more personally. And then I would say find good mentors. I think, that probably is as important as even education itself, is having good mentors that can help point you in the right direction, that can give you advice, can motivate you, can introduce you to the right people. And I think mentorship is something that we're probably missing, especially for kids that are less advantaged. I think that's the thing they need is good mentors. But you can, as a young person, you can go out and find them, right? And I think someone that reaches out to me, the answer is always probably yes. I think that's true of you as well. I think it's true of most people, right?
Absolutely.
Go find who you want to be your mentor, reach out, and I bet they probably say yes.
What would you say to young people if they try to become CEOs of a company as well?
I would say you really just need to act. A lot of people spend a lot of time thinking and talking and not doing. And, with me, I started my business because I just did it. I just, I didn't think about it too much. And a lot of people get discouraged when they do too much research and they take too much time to make decisions. So you need to be somebody that just really act, you just got to do it. Like Nike said,
gotta do it.
It's extremely important when it comes to entrepreneurship. And, you need to fail fast. Everyone's going to fail. Everyone's going to make mistakes. You just have to learn how to fail very, very fast and move on and never look back.
Last question, young people who want to be CEOs, what would you say specifically to young people who are saying, I want to be like Mr. Vince? Tell me what you say.
Learn. I'll tell you, I have kids that I teach. I say, learn whatever it is that you're passionate about. And that's the most fun job you could have is something that you enjoy doing. So something that you're passionate about, start that business. It's going to start off slow, even if you're doing it part-time, but start a business, work hard at it, grow that business, and then look to sell it one day. Because that's where you make your big money. When you sell that business, you can take that thing from zero to $1 million. And then one day you're going to sell that business. And when you sell that business is where you're going to make your money, where you can retire or you'll have income coming in the rest of your life. But real estate is kind of like that. If you grow, whether it's starting a canoe renting business or whether you're starting a property management business, which is what I did 12 years ago. I started a property management company, and January this year I sold it.
I'm not a normal CEO like, I'm a biochemist. I call myself the accidental businessman. I'm a biochemist that I have a background in drug discovery and drug development. I have a background in development of dietary supplements and clinical studies. And I had the idea for this company that we've just grown over time. And so I say the best thing in the world is just do what you love to do and do it to the best of your ability. That's it. Everything else falls into place. And if you want to be that CEO, if you're that entrepreneurial and it's your idea, keep the idea, stick with it, and don't give up, basically no matter what, okay? Because I tell you, over the years, there've been many, many, many times I could have thrown in the towel. And I chose not to because I didn't think that was an option. I told you, we need to get these products in the hands of the people that need it most. And it's not going to be, if we fail, it's not going to be for lack of trying.
Find a problem to solve. Find a problem to solve. Your uniqueness is what makes you stand out. I heard Tyler Perry said something, and it stuck with me. He said he was hidden for years. It seemed like he was hidden.
Yeah.
He said he could have went the route that everybody else went to Hollywood and got a regular little deal, but he went what they would call the long route. Well, God was hiding him. He was protecting. He was getting him ready. In a sense, I went that route. I could have went to Universal and got a regular deal, a music deal. No, I want to be Universal. Create my own Universal, my own something. Yeah, my own public company. So now I can hand out. Now I can sign labels.
Yeah.